Oh no. This isn't gonna be good. This guy's stacked.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. We'll have Diamond Dynasty Championship Series action. Between the tight, two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jose Ramirez is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, forget about this one.
Oh, that's a way to start. Let's go.
To lead off the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Batting second.
Now the first pitch from CC.
Charlie Blackmon.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
No, that's not good.
In foul ground. And that's the first down of the inning. Striding in.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show. Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Granderson has made the catch near the line, and there are two men gone.
Number 12, Steve Finley.
And now a pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Another try at 2-2. And he struck him
nice
out.
pitch.
A 10-pitch bat. And striding in is the second baseman Ian Kinsler now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman Ian Kinsler.
Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw, and he's
one.
called out on a close play at first. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lindor.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Stanton over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone
Big
now.
dude.
Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. high fly ball
Look
out
at
to
that
straightaway
steam.
center. Is after it, and the inning is over.
Quick work.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
Leading off with a
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
second
pitch.
baseman, Brian
And a
Dozier.
neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Shortstop,
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Correa.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Swung on and lifted in the
got
air to
under
left.
that one.
Granderson is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in, Orlando Cepeda. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Orlando Cepeda. He'll do battle with
Leading off with a
Francisco
bomb
Liriano to get the inning
Third
underway.
baseman, Orlando
Into the windup
Cepeda.
and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that's a home run into the top tank. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Batting fifth, center fielder,
First
Lorenzo
offering on its way.
Cain.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. It is Curtis Gray. Anderson. Charlie Blackmon will come on
Now
as
coming into pinch hit, Charlie Blackmon.
and here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting
Into the
seventh,
box now,
third
Buddy
baseman.
Bell. He'll try to make
Buddy
something happen with 2 gone in the
Bell.
bottom of the second. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Salvador Perez.
Leading off
He'll
for
step
Anaheim.
in to lead it off in the
Catcher.
top of the third.
Salvador Perez.
To third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He goes to first. It's there. He got him. Standing in, Francisco
The pitcher, number
Liriano,
47.
as he'll get his first
Francisco
opportunity in this
Liriano.
one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Francisco Liriano is out number 2 here in the third inning. Jose Ramirez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. On the ground up the middle, Lindor takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. In now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Lucroy.
And right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the inning here. 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Liriano has a play. Oh, he can't hold on to it. The pitcher, CC Sabathia, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down. 0-2 from the belt. Kicks and deals. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on the move for second. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Correa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Francisco.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And a fastball just a bit high. CC ready with the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again. Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and
there's a swing and a missile sent out to center field into the Big Apple seats and gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Finley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steve Finley.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane is there, 2 gone. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on down the line. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Andrew McCutchen.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So coming to the plate, Orlando Cepeda. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Standing in, Lorenzo Cain, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, gone all the way into the upper deck. Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And this is going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Into the box, Buddy Bell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he pops him up back behind second base. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Orlando Cepeda. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball just a bit up. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Popped high in the air. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. At the plate, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Dribbled to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Francisco Liriano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. At the plate, CC Sabathia. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So here's Francisco.
Now batting, shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Lindor.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. A step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the first pitch from CC. Fly ball out to straightaway right. McCutcheon is under it.
What are you doing?
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Here's
Charlie Blackmon now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lays off 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
On a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
So he sets him down swinging. Andrew McCutchen becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Orlando Cepeda is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez coasts under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Finley. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Goodness, 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And Blackmon will make. Ready once again, Steve Finley. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Steve Finley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And a pitch that misses, a ball and a strike to Finley. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen should have room. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And the pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor ranges to his right. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again.
Orlando Cepeda.
And this is fouled at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
McCutchen is under it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in now, Buddy Bell. No
Leading
hits
out for
in
the
2
Browns
trips.
squad. Third baseman, Buddy Bell.
A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The catcher, number
Asimak.
12.
Out in the bullpen is
Jonathan Lucroy.
Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. To his left, Correa. On to first, and there were 2 down. Riding in once again, CC Sabathia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike. And Liriano's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Looking to send him packing again. And he struck out again. That's the...
I'm sure.
Ready for another shot now. Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Salvador.
First
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now that low 90s fastball, they won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. The plate, Francisco Liriano. 0 for 2.
Yeah, I think that actually might be J. Yeah. MMIE.
J.D. Martinez.
4-1.
And you've got to wonder
Like
if
jammy.
fatigue is becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th. 3-0 is not the way you want to start the 8th out.
2-0 now. Hit hard back up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th. Stepping up now.
I was telling my
Third
space.
baseman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Too high. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste the pitch right there, 0-2. But right now, you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. To the right side and through, a base hit. Ball comes in quickly, though, so no error on the bobble, and the bases are loaded now. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Luke Gregerson was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. The high fastball is in there. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded. Coming to the plate now, Steve Finley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off. I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Bell. Carter Capps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Line drive to center field. Finley is right there, 1 down. Digging in the switch hitter.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Finley going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He went down on strikes last time up. Little dribbler down the line. Ramirez gloves it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll be the one to get things started against the closer, Andrew Miller.
Second baseman.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Carlos Correa.
And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead. 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a little tapper. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping into the box, Orlando Cepeda. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Pause, now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Now batting, Salvador Perez. Last time through was a base hit. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there. As there is now one away. Aaron Judge. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now the relay home, and he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball